Episode 2. You guys sent me a lot of really good stories. I have 2 this week that are very funny, both from friends. Please keep sending me stories, man. There's so many in the inbox. Send me some more. It's fun to hear from you guys because this is not a real podcast, right? It's just a reason for me to interact, put out some content, and kind of fuck around with y'all. So I love it. Go to @Storyville Pod. It's this, and submit those to me, Alex Cureau, your host. Episode 2 of Storyville. All right, got the cue cards. Some of you guys didn't love them. I like them. I like looking down, and I like ripping them up. So cue cards are staying. Anyway, as always, what am I drinking? It's water. It's late at night. I have a flight to catch in the morning. It's alcohol H2O. It is just water. I had my Bayou Beer Garden cup out of NOLA. Welcome to Bayou Beer Garden. NOLA boy in the building. Week was good. I just did some spots around town. Went to the Joe List movie premiere, Tom Dustin, Portrait of a Comedian. Really good stuff. It was one, most movies you watch, you're like, I gotta call my dad. This one I watched, I was like, I gotta call my friends. But I did not call my friends. Sad. Man, Joe List directed a hell of a picture. I can't remember the other guy's name. Look it up. Go look up Portrait of a Comedian. Tom Dustin, Portrait of a Comedian. My good buddy Doug Key was like, we should go to that. I went. I said, my good buddy. Just met him. We're still good friends. I like him. He sent me a picture of his black lab. He got a black lab too, but I got a black lab. Sit. There you go, good boy. Stay. Stay. Stay right there. Stay. Stay. Look up. Okay. Okay, good boy. Come on down. Good boy. It's a cute dog. It's a cute dog. But yeah, Joe List co-directed a movie. Patrick Herbert? Fuck. Go look him up. Go look up the movie. Go watch it when it comes out near you. It's got a small theater release. It's very good. It's very good. Just a portrait of what a comedian and what it takes to be successful and what it looks like to be happy in the business of entertainment. I can't recommend it enough. So go look at that movie. Thursday, so tomorrow. This comes out Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm a podcast by the beautiful and wonderful Tess and Scout Lion sisters, not scissor sisters, actual, I don't know, actually, it's a weird time, 2025 and all. They are sisters. They produce a podcast called See You Next Thursday. I don't want to get demonetized. I don't even know if I'm going to get monetized. Cunt. Is the acronym. I think I get away with it. They do a podcast. I did it. It was wonderful. Good time. We talked about a lot. Talked about a few things. Their producer, Zach Kohler's a good guy too. Content creator. One of those guys. Big old swing of dick, apparently. Takes one to know one. But yeah, I would say go look at that podcast. It was a lot of fun. It really was. I enjoyed it. See you next Thursday. Coming out this Thursday, tomorrow. Go check that out. That's it. Let's get on with the rest of the show. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to LA. I've decided it's worth it. It's worth it to go to LA for me. It is. So next time, you should guys... So as I'm filming this, I'm not in LA. I'm about to fly out tomorrow morning. But when I get back next Wednesday, we're going to talk about LA. We're talking about how the shows were. I just found out one of them got canceled. So if you're watching this and you're in LA today, go check it out. Check my Instagram. It'll be on there. I'll talk about it. Full recap next episode about how that went. I got the cue cards. Takes a sip. That's that one. I'm going to do 2 rips. I got a whole setup. I think I love it. Can I see all my trinkets? These trinkets are pretty good. I like them. Time to talk about sports. Nerds. We're talking about sports. Playoff football is in full swing. College football playoff too. We're going to get into that in a second. But Jaden... Oh, pause. Jaden Daniels is a beast. He won a game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so as a Saints fan, thank you. Thank you, Jaden Daniels. Also, he's an LSU guy. Go Tigers. We ain't backing down. We coming. We ain't backing down. He looked like a goddamn pro. A real seasoned pro in his first NFL debut, which made me happy because as a Christmas gift, a friend of mine, got me this really cool Jaden Daniels. You probably can't see it because of the light. Jaden Daniels rookie card. I'll post a photo. I'll talk about it. But Jaden Daniels rookie card, 12 out of 199 signed on the card. PSA 10. First card he had to come out as a rookie. It is skyrocketing in value. I posted it on eBay. They know, don't worry. My friend knows he actually gave it to me for that reason. I'm not just selling a Christmas gift. 2024 Topps Now, Jaden Daniels autograph on the card, which is also very rare. It's numbered. It is PSA mint condition 10. I root for Jaden Daniels because he's an LSU guy and because he's playing the Bucs, and fuck the Bucs because go Saints, who dat. But also because this card is skyrocketing. It was a good price, but then he won Rookie of the Year, skyrocketing. He's going to make a playoff run, skyrocketing. People are saying he's the next Robert Griffin if he keeps his knees healthy. You didn't hear that from me. He's going to be healthy his entire career. You buy this card now, at the value it's at, in a couple of years, it'll be way more. I'm going to let it go. I'll even post the eBay link. If you want your chance at this one-of-kind Jaden Daniels side rookie card, holler at me. I'll sell it to you for a good price. Don't worry about that. That one is done. But yeah, so the college football play was pretty good. I loved it. Also, the NFL football play was nice. It was nice seeing the Bucs lose. That was a good thing. All the other games kind of sucked, though. They did. So I'm shooting this before the Vikings game. The Vikings played the Rams. They had to move the game because of LA's on fire. They had to move it. It's allergies, I promise. No drugs, promise. Just in a tough mood. In a tough mood. Kirk Herbstreit's dog is what I really want to talk about. Kirk Herbstreit's dog in the college football player thing is weird because he had a dog, right? He had a dog that was with him all the time. People loved this dog. He loved this dog. People love this dog. They love this dog. Ben was his name. Benjo was his name, which is funny, Ben, because my dog's name is Benjamin Button. So cuter name. Fuck you, Kirk. Actually, Kirk, you're a great guy. I've heard great things. You're tall, too. You're way taller. Quarterbacks, man, they're always like, you look like normal guys. You meet him, you go, hello. Ben was his old dog. He died. He did. And he said, Ben, to the goodest boy. I'm like, hey, man, everybody calls him the goodest boy. But I will say, I saw pictures and videos of this dog. He's a pretty good fucking boy. He was an emotional support animal, which, you know, skirt around rules, but whatever. I know by law, though, in the U.S., that doesn't mean he's allowed in the workplace. It means he's allowed in hotels, flights, that kind of thing. They let him roam around, and he was cute. He was cute as shit. America fell in love with him. Kirk was in love with him. Obviously, he was with him for like 13 years. He's a beautiful golden retriever. I loved it. It's fun. Dogs are fun. You see a dog, you want to pet it. Adam Sandler. But no, that's what you do. Dogs are like, you just say, hey, Bubba. Right? I call my dog Bubba, even though his name's Benjamin. It's Bubba. Or Boo. Benji Boo. That's what I call him too. Benji Boo. Hey there, Benji Boo. See, he's looking at me right now. Hey, Benji Boo. He's a little sleepy. Last time he was fucking rolling around. He's sleepy this time because it's like 3 a.m. I'm so sad today. Yeah, he's an emotional support animal, which, good job skirting around it. But he died, and everyone was real sad. And then a week later, he had a brand new dog. And I say brand new with quotations because it's the same dog. He put it in Pet Cemetery, It was crazy. It was insane how it's the same dog. He named it Peter, which is very funny. Director of Snuggles is its nickname, which is also just, again, a cute fucking nickname. Director of Snuggles. Reporting for duty. Duty was what they do, is you gotta pick it up. Like, don't shit there. But yeah, his new dog's name is Peter, and I gotta be honest, he's treating this dog, it's the same dog. It's weird. It's like he didn't even give himself time to grieve. I think that's strange. Everybody's like, oh, Ben, we're so sad. Next day he's like, here's Peter. People are like, but we just fucking lost Ben. Now I gotta get this new dog that's gonna die? And hey, man, look, take some time, Kirk. If you need some time, take some time, Kirk. It's okay. You should have got a different dog. Maybe a black lab, maybe a German shepherd. I get it. The golden retrievers, no one looks at a golden retriever like, except black people. Black people are scared of any dog. It's insane. You know what? You know how many black people are scared of my black Labrador? That was weird. I was like, chill out. You. Anyway, gonna be canceled for that. Who cares? I know I talked about merch. I know. It's going to be up, I promise. I'm waiting on the new stuff to come in so I can take pictures of it. It's all up there at once. As soon as it's up, I'm going to post it. Storyville merch. I don't know how angles of cameras work. I don't get it. Sometimes I don't get it. You like this? I got this in Europe. I love these beanies. I do. I look like a cancer patient sometimes. Oh well. Yeah, Kirk Herbstreit, man. Get your dog thing together. It's weird. It was a little weird. Look, I'll get used to it. But it was just crazy to have it's. How do you think Peter feels, right? Like, he can't feel good. He's got to be like, I'm the same dog as, I'm just Ben with a different fucking name. How do you think Peter feels? He's like, I'm just Ben with a different fucking name. That's all I am. And how do you think Ben's like, oh, like in his grave, like, oh, just... Good boy, just rolling over. Roll over, play dead in his grave. But he's like, you fucking Peter? Really? Also, Peter, you can't go from Ben to Peter. Ben to like, I don't know, call him Goldie or some shit. Golden. Could have Notre Dame. Golden helmet, the dome, whatever. I just think it's fucked up to old Ben. And I don't think it's right to Peter to be just thrown in the mix immediately and be like, you got a lot to live up to, kid. Anyway, that's it for sports nerds. You're excited because now we're moving on to the good stuff. It's time for our funny stories, man. I was going to do a bit tonight. I had a bit I wanted to work on, but it's a little dicey. And I already did this thing about how black people are afraid of my black dog. So, we're going to do that next week. I'm still so sick. It's because of the cigarettes. My neighbor made me coffee at 5:30 p.m. and she just fucking filled it with caffeine. So I'm just... Alright, we got 2 funny stories. Story time! Story time! This is the Storyville portion of Storyville. The first one is from Annika Merrifield. She's an old fan. Probably my first fan. We met in Canada. We met... Where did we meet? Vancouver, right? It was outside of Vancouver, I think. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. But she cried when she met me. It was very heartwarming and creepy. I don't want to be famous anymore. She was with her husband, or husband now, fiance then. The story is actually about their engagement. And it was just weird. The story is actually about their engagement. And it was just weird to meet someone. It's weird to meet someone that's like, this is my husband, crying while they're meeting. You're like, I love you so much. You're the love of my life. She sucked my dick right then and there. He helped. It was nice. She did not. She's a very wonderful woman. She, her Instagram is diary.of.nan.rn, registered nurse. She's a registered nurse. So maybe she did suck my dick. Who knows? They are crazy. Nurses and teachers, they will let you just slam down on their cervixes. It's crazy. And law girls. Girls in law school, or girls just in law. And redheads. They just want to be fucking dominated. So appreciate you for writing in this story, Annika. Let's get into it. This is the story of my engagement that I have absolutely no recollection of. Okay, cool. So everything now is a lie. Wow, this is going to go great. In June of 2022, now husband and I left on a trip to climb Kilimanjaro. Oh, wow, okay. I had COVID pneumonia right before we left. I'm going to climb a mountain with pneumonia. It's just, you're an RN. You should know better. I was on the struggle bus, just doing one set of stairs, so this expedition caused some stress. So she tried to get up the stairs, and she was like, this expedition's not going to go well. Should have quit. We landed in Africa. Kilimanjaro's in Africa? Shit. That sounds just like I guess Kilimanjaro sounds like a Nordic name, right? Mount Kilimanjaro. It actually sounds Japanese. Mount Kilimanjaro. This is my son, Kilimanjaro. We landed in Africa and I instantly got altitude sickness. So you landed in it. So not when you're in the plane. Not when you were the highest you could be. No altitude sickness. But when you get off the plane in Africa, altitude sickness. Something's not adding up. Maybe you do not remember this right. Fainting multiple times. Your husband wants you dead. He wants you dead. He's like, oh, you don't feel good? You're fainting? You altitude sickness? Let's climb a high mountain. And if that doesn't work, push it off. That's for sucking Alex's dick. Fainting multiple. Next day, then I got food poisoning. He tried to kill you. Your husband... Your fiance Tom, your husband is trying to kill you. It's because how much you love me. Because when you cried, he's like, oh, fuck that. He's not crying over another man. And he tried to kill you. So as you can tell, it's the epitome of health for this hike. No, you weren't. My first ever hike, I might add. You're okay. So you've never done a hike. You're dying from your husband poisoning your food and water supply. Also cutting off your oxygen some way. Is he like, I told you they love it, dude. He's probably choking her harder. She's like, I can't breathe. He's like, I know. She's like, I kind of like it. He's like, not enough. So you've never been on a hike now, too. So this is great. This is all going really bad. We start the trip. And the only real memory I have is from my camera roll. You took pictures. Got it. And I don't even remember we climbing, to be honest. You were dead. You were back to life now. The proposal is at the summit. Oh, he was so worried about proposing. He tried to kill you. But you made it. Somehow you made it. He's like, I gotta propose to this bitch. Fuck. Or maybe you're out of his league. Maybe you're so out of his league, he's like, I gotta get this bitch high and drunk and put her on top of a mountain and be like, you wanna marry me? She's gonna be like, I guess. I guess I gotta. She has a picture of my husband proposing. Or even if, and I don't remember even saying yes, he had champagne at the top. How tall is this mountain? You could just carry a sick bitch and champagne at the top of it? This doesn't sound... I'm going to climb Kilimanjaro. Wow. Okay, well, pretty good, I guess. I know that's not the whole story, but it's taking too long. I keep dropping these fucking cards. So thank you, Annika. Really good story. Last one is from an old pal. It's another long one. Fuck me, guys. Short stories. Come on. Chasten Seavey. He's an old friend of mine from high school. We've actually gone to Saints games together. I actually saw the Saints the year we won the Super Bowl beat the shit out of Tom Brady. Tom Brady got pulled in that game. That doesn't happen. I don't think Tom Brady's ever been pulled from a game he was not winning because he was doing so bad. We picked him off like twice, we sacked him like 4 times. It was great. It was wonderful. Got to see Wes Welker play and Tom Brady. Pretty cool. And I got to see Drew Brees beat the fuck out of both of them. Got to see Bill Belichick coach. Not very good. That game. Instagram is CCB. So CSEEBY. He's a pilot. I don't know if he's for Delta or United. He was with Delta last time we talked. And so ladies, if you need a man, if your husband tries to kill you on top of a mountain, and you find out and he goes to prison, call Chasten. He can fly and pick you up off that mountain, and you guys can be in love, and you'll get free flights anywhere you want to go. Maybe even like Turks and Caicos. All right, Chasten, let's see what you got. Pretty early as a captain at my last airline, I go start a trip. Immediately bragging. I'm on the jet bridge, and one of my jet bridges are for those people who are too poor to fly and have to take Greyhounds everywhere. Jet bridge is the bridge, the little tunnel, which is always either freezing or devastatingly hot. It's never perfectly temperatured. It's freezing or devastatingly hot. And then guess what? Best part about the jet bridge is they make you wait. They rush you up when you're boarding a plane to line. They go boarding, boarding, and then you get in the jet bridge, you're sitting there freezing or sweating. Anyway, one of his flight attendants shows up while he's walking through the jet bridge, right? She's a plump, short black woman, I didn't say it, with a pair of heavies on her. All right, he's a comedy fan. He obviously listens to Andrew Schultz. Pair of heavies means big old titties. I mean, big old titties. We will call her Brenda. I hope her name's Brenda. Brenda. We are chit-chatting, and our other flight attendant walks down, and the guy looked like a walking Ken doll, and obviously had a lot of work done. Okay, so here comes the gay flight attendant. That's good. They're very diverse on these airlines now. Brenda looked at me, and then looked at Ken, told him, "You're going to work in the back," and he said, "Great." It's best news he's heard all day. She said, "You're going to work in the back." She went up to me and said to me, "I can't have people for looking at his freaky ass the whole flight." Hilarious. This woman's definitely black because she's like, "Get that gay motherfucker in the back of the plane." I told her, "It's your cabin, do what you got to do." Wow, okay, yeah. He's like, I don't got to look at either fucking one of you. I don't got to hear from either one of you. I'm in the cockpit, getting us home safe. You guys can go back there and tell everybody to take their shirts off. I don't give a shit. So we get along, we go and call from the back, and Ken sounded distressed. "Hey, Captain, so I just got back from Mexico. I got some surgery done there. I got bicep implants put in. I was pulling the card out. I think one of them just busted." I asked how he was doing. So, wow, okay, so he has altitude sickness. His muscles are like, it's too high. The pressure inside, popped his stupid little fake arms. His stupid little fake arms popped. This is a great story. I don't care how long it is. So he asked him how he was doing, if we need to divert the flight. Could you imagine? Oh, I fly so much. Could you imagine if you're on a flight, you're like, "I'm going to go see my baby. I get to see my children." And you're oh. You're like, "What the fuck?" And this gay dude just got a fucking, just air, like a little floaty. He popped his little floaty. He's just like, he was fine. He said he was fine to continue because it's not a real muscle. It didn't actually hurt a muscle, right? It just looks weird now. Of course, he's fine. 5 minutes later, I get another call, and he's in tears, crying in pain. Okay, maybe it's a touch something. Maybe I was too quick to judge. I'll tell him we'll be landing shortly. So I can't tell if he diverted. Maybe just by that time they were close enough. And then I look over to my first officer briefly. First officer is the other guy, not the captain. They mostly fly. It's weird. First off, sometimes you can get guys that have never flown a real plane. They've been in the goddamn simulators this whole time, so they know what they're doing, right? You can basically fly those planes with your eyes closed, but yeah. So he looks over his first officer, tell him what's going on and to get paramedics ready for us when we land in Atlanta. Oh! First mistake, flying to Atlanta. Jesus Christ. It's the worst airport in the world. Atlanta truly sucks. Truly, truly sucks. If I could tell you how much I hate Atlanta, I would start a whole other podcast. It'd be at least 4 episodes. I'm flying there, we're talking to air traffic control. When we land in Atlanta, fire trucks appear waiting for it. I step out of the flight deck, we open the door, and a fireman is there waiting for it. He looks right at Brenda and asks, "Ma'am, which one is it?" So the big black lady with huge tits, the short black lady with huge tits, walks out and he goes, "Ma'am, which one is it?" Because he heard we have an implant pop. Very good. I mean, he should. One would look down. Pretty funny. In front of all the pastors, Brett Graham says, God gave me these. Is that freaky motherfucker in the back? I'm just reading it how I'm sure she said it. God gave me, Also, Cheston, not great that you should maybe just been like, she said this. He wrote it, and he code switched. God gave me these. Is that freaky motherfucker in the back? Bro, I want to hang out with Brenda. Cheston, tag Cheston. CB, tag Brenda. A sound came out of me trying to hold back a laugh. He didn't want to laugh. Because he's a professional airline pilot. Wow, what a fucking story. Cheston, great job. That is Storyville, episode 2. We did it. I hate to say it. This is not a real podcast. Right? This is how I want to put content out, be able to talk to you guys, interact, get fun stories like these. This has been great. This is all I want to do. Talk shit, get some clips out, get some content out, fuck around a little bit, right? So thanks for hanging. Thanks for coming and saying hey. Keep sending me your stories. Keep sharing the episodes, all that good stuff. Till next time. See you next Wednesday, guys. Thank you. I'm Alex Cureau. This has been Storyville.